How to use Streamlabs. So if you haven't watched my previous video, you should. The title card will be coming up right now. How to use Streamlabs. Streamlabs is really important for streaming. Every streamer should use it. It has a lot of functions, and I'll just be going over the basic ones. A couple of people have been asking me, how do you stream on YouTube? How do you make videos? Blah blah blah. This is the second part of my three-part video series. Basically the third one I will be focusing on how to edit videos. So this one I'll be focusing on how to use Streamlabs. Streamlabs is a really good method to do a lot more functions than OBS. You can stream on OBS, but I prefer Streamlabs. It is a lot more functions and it's much easier. Let's get right into it. So let's look at Streamlabs. This is my basic thing for the my most of my streams. So I have all of these different stuff. Usually I'll have the game in here, so I have what basically like the game would appear, and I can change that. I also have what I would use for GPO or block shoots or whatever, and you can change that with the it has waves, but it's the exact same. It is just a scene. You can change this however you want. Now, this is the sort of stuff I don't. Uh, I'll be going over all the different functions in this, so how you can set up how you use alerts and everything. So make sure to keep on watching. So basically, let's just add a new source for this video. So we'll be going over all the functions. It has a lot more functions and different stuff than OBS, so you need to be worried about this. So most of these stuff are the same as OBS, but so we'll have just a game capture, um, and you can change this how you want. So the thing about OBS Streamlabs is you can just press settings and you can change this. So it has recording roadblocks. So say if we're making a video. Now say we're doing a giveaway today. That means we can add a text and we can change this to say to type whatever. Um, type user or something to join giveaway, and that will come up there. And basically let's add the alerts. So these are widgets. These are the most important things for streaming. So having an alert means you can change this however you want, so you can add it. So if you've noticed, if someone subscribes to my stream, they'll have a little dinosaur come up on the stream. So say if they have a subscriber, and it'll just come up with that, and they'll have that. Wait, you guys should hear the sound. Yeah, we'll just have that little sound, so I'll know that someone has just subscribed. There's a member, donation, whatever, and it's the same sound, and it will just appear like that. You can change whatever alert. You can have like a video or something. Alerts are really important, so people know that someone just subscribed. Not everyone has the subscribe function on at all times, so that means often people that will subscribe won't actually come up because the name has, so it has a mini feed. So these are the most recent people that have subscribed, and you can just replay, and this is what happened. Uh, that was the last person because most people don't have their subscribe thing, so it doesn't actually appear on the subscriber. Now, we've got the display capture. So that one it just captures the entire screen, so everything you have will be captured on the screen. Most streamers would use that and game capture. You have a bunch of other functions. Most of it's very similar to OBS, so that's pretty easy to use to get in between. You have color block, which is just has a full color. So say you want to have say green screen or whatever color you want, and then you can just add that in the background, and then that's pretty useful. I don't really use that as much, but you can have text. I don't know what that does, but you can add audio capture, audio input. Sorry, that means you can change what input this is. Streamlabs has a very lot of detailed with audio sections. It is pretty simple. just try to not do it too loud, otherwise it will hurt your viewers' ears. Basically, you have this on the side. So you have an audio input capture, you have a mic input capture. So these are currently the same thing because they're linked up, and desktop audio. So it means if you don't have this on, they won't hear what you're playing. So say if you're playing a game or listening to music, if you don't want them to hear, if you do want to hear, you can change that, and that's important. Now, these have a lot of different functions on here. So say if you want to have a subscriber goal, so say I want to get to 2K, okay? And I can just put that on there and then that will come up. And so the people know that I want to get there and we're really close, okay? So I'll put my current amount and yeah, and we'll just have that as a goal. And so people will can use that to be like, you help the person out. That's really nice. Okay, that'd be useful. They have all of these other different widgets. So they have jar, tip tracker. So basically, it has all of the different donations. So you can change this. So say if so Morgan, whatever, so donated. And so you can change that. So if you notice big streamers, they'll have that, and you can change that, say the bottom. And so when something appears, it'll come up like that. And you can change that if you're getting donations. That's important so people know if like, oh, that's the most viewed thing. We've got view count. So that is important. Say if you want to show how many views you're currently getting, you can change the settings however much you want, and you can change that, and you can have a view counter. You can also have a subscriber counter. The yeah, so spin the wheel. This is pretty cool. So I don't I just use the actual spin the wheel online, but you can change this to however you want, and you can change it with all the different functions. You can put people's names in everything. That's just a fun handy dandy way of doing all these different stuff. Custom widgets, if you have your own stuff and you found it online, you can just copy it and then post it on here, which is easy. You have a sponsor, media, member goal, credits. If you want to have, say you have a sponsor on the stream, you can do that. Streamlabs charity, if you're doing a charity thing, uh, super chat, you can have games, you can play with your viewers, so that's pretty useful. Now let's go look over um some other functions. Overlays is one of the most important things for Streamlabs. So having a good overlay can make or break a stream. So basically you can have all these different overlays. Wait, is it here? Basically, overlay is would have your like face, and it'll have all of these different stuff. So, say starting the stream in 30 seconds or starting stream in 5 minutes. You can change how that is. There's a couple more functions in OBS, so let's just be looking for that. So, wait, with this, you can change how um you can go through different scenes. So, say you're putting in your credit card and you don't want anyone to see. What you will do is you'll just put it over here and then have, say, like a capture of your face. So, no one else is going to be seeing that. So, you can change the desktop audio and everything. So, we also just have, you can do viewer shout out. So, you can change this. A lot of the stuff in Streamlabs is very accessible. You can change this quite easily. Say if you want to have a donation page and then pin the comments, then you can do that and simply have it linked to here, and everything's linked to Streamlabs, so it will automatically appear. It doesn't matter if you're using Twitch, YouTube, whatever, you can change that. So I have all of this. Usually I don't having this much text isn't really a good thing, but saying I have, say, spin the wheel and I just pull it off. This is what I will mostly do, and it will come up on the Streamlabs. And so I'll move it in a bit easier so people can see. And so you can change that however you want. If you have a giveaway or whatever, that's important. And yeah, that's mostly the bare stuff of Streamlabs. you can record in Streamlabs, but the main thing is obviously streaming. So you'll just press go stream, and in the third video, I'll actually teach you how to stream. If you don't know, streaming's a really fun way to grow your channel. If you're already playing the game, like I often just play Project Slayers, why not stream? It's better. It helps grow your channel. It's a really fun way to engage with your viewers. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.